Okay guys, let's try to make this happen. In fact, let's make this happen. You're right now looking at a picture of me. Look at my body, admire my gains. And I wanna just leave it clear for everyone watching this. Don't take this too serious. I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert, I'm not a self-called guru, I'm just a fan with an opinion and I want to share it with you. If you happen to also have an opinion, please leave it down below in the comments. I will be more than happy to read them. Before starting with the video itself, I want to give you guys some honorable mentions right here, starting with Mr. Kai Green, former three-time runner-up for the Mr. Olympia title, and second honorable mention goes to his nemesis, if you want to call it that way, Mr. Phil Heath, who was very good at the glutes department. Solid. Now we go on to the fifth spot, Mr. Dorian Yates, and you might ask yourself, why is Dorian right here? Well, because he was the first Mr. Olympia champion to ever have striated glutes, so he's definitely deserving a spot right here. Now we move on to the fourth spot, Mr. Rich Gaspari, because if Dorian was the first Mr. Olympia champion with striated glutes, well, Rich Gaspari was the first human with striated glutes. In fact, you're looking at the first show where he displayed that muscle quality that he had on the glutes. Just look at all the details that he had. It was uncharted territory, very impressive for everybody watching and admiring it at the moment. Just look at it. And he knew it. He was showing his glutes actually, because remember back in the early 80s, 70s and everything before them, guys were posing with their trunks covering the whole glutes. And now we move on to Mr. Big Ramy, your actual Mr. Olympia champion, the king right now, and you can see that his glutes are basically solid metal. It looked like a one metal piece. Definitely impressive, and the amount of detail that he has nowadays is just impressive to see how he have been evolving. Basically from scratch, from being just a mass monster with no form whatsoever. Now we move on to the second spot, Mr. Alessandro Gali, and you're looking at basically just muscle fibers. There's no skin, there's just muscle upon muscle upon muscle. Very impressive in the glutes department. Even though he's not the biggest guy, he's definitely one of the most conditioned guys when it comes to the glutes department. Definitely deserving a spot as high as top 2, pretty much almost as high as you can go. Alessandro Gali, straight out of Italy, coming here. Now we have at the first spot Mr. Big Ron, and I want you guys to look at this clip right here where Flex Wheeler recognizes the amount of detail and how impressive was the glutes of Mr. Big Ron, and he was so shy. Basically, it was so intimidating having Big Ron next to you with those glutes that Flex Wheeler had to cover them up pretty much. And yes, it is basically as huge as the glutes department can get and as striated as they can get. In my opinion, Ronnie Coleman, best glutes ever. Now, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you think so. Also, leave a comment down below. I will be more than happy to read them. Bye.